I know myself and I know what I want. October, baby, you know what I'm on. YSL, baby, I'm East Let Laurent. Hey, whoa, Northside rider, DM slider, family and friends provider. What? Yes, on him, that ass too slim. I need that shit a little wider. What? I'm with the O's and I'm with the crows and I'm with the real King Spider. What? Gang too riled up, I'm too fired up. She let me fucking the loud.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Maya Boom, and I'm back with another video. I want to start off by apologizing because I know I haven't uploaded in about a month. So, yeah, my bad. But I'm back. I did have a lot going on, but that'll be a whole nother different video. But today we're gonna do a Q&A. There's gonna be 60 questions that I'm gonna answer. Okay. This is just like my best friend sent me some questions. I told y'all to ask me some questions, but nobody had any questions, so I found some. And I'm gonna answer them truthfully. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna answer them truthfully. So let's get into the video. Okay, so the first question is, do you believe in true love? I do. Yeah, I do. Does your life have meaning? Now, this is a good question. I couldn't wait to get to this question. I know it's question number 2, but I really couldn't wait to answer it. I found out last year, yes, my life does have meaning. And I know y'all gonna be like, what? Like, yeah, I'm 24 and I just found out last year. Yes, it does have meaning. Like, I'm not living this life for nothing. Like, everybody life has a meaning. It's just up to you to figure out what that meaning is. What impression do you think you give when you first meet someone? I think I give funny, goofy, social, but that's really not me. I'm a very shy person. I try to be, social and talk to people. I try to get over my shyness that way, but I'm beyond shy, y'all. I'm very shy, and I hate that. Do you believe in heaven and hell? Yeah, I'm a Christian. Yes, I do. Yeah. 5 things that irritate you about the opposite sex. I feel like, I'm not going to say all men, but most men are liars. That pisses me off because why lie? Never understood it. I think men just irritate me, period. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really have that feeling. Like, men just irk my nerves. Like, real bad. So, I think it's, like, just men in general. 5 things that irritate you about the same sex. I think the only thing that irritates me about women is that they're so drama-filled. Like, I feel like women are so full of drama. They always gossip. They always want to, like, it's just always something with females. They always want to fight. Like, settle down. Drama is not that necessary. That's the main thing with females. Like, I'm a really caring and loving person. I love people. But, I don't know. It's just... Story of your first kiss. I want to say my best friend can tell you this story. I was in high school I think it was like senior skip day or something. Or, no, it wasn't senior skip day. It was, we had this thing where if you didn't have no exams for a class, then you could leave and go wherever, leave school, do whatever you want pretty much. So that day, I didn't have an exam. Me and my best friend and some of my friends didn't have an exam. So we walked to this gas station up the street from my school. And there was this guy, I'm not going to say no names, but I always thought he was cute. And I don't know how it happened, but while we was walking, we kissed. Yeah, and I was like, I want to say that was like sophomore year. So I was like, what, 14, 15? I don't know. I definitely remember where it was and who it was, but I can't give details because I don't remember. But something you regret. So I'm not going to say I regret it, but being and doing so much for people that treat me like crap. I don't regret it because that's just my heart, but I sometimes wish I could do people how they do me. Yeah. What do you find funny that other people don't? I have a very dark sense of humor, and I just realized that. Like, I used to think my best friend had a dark sense of humor. I have a dark sense of humor. I think I've been around her too long. Like, I can laugh about, okay, so prime example. And it's not funny, but I was at my friend's house and her cousin or aunt or something was on like a group Zoom call, a prayer line, and the phone was muted, but we could hear them talking or whatever. And this lady was like, yeah, well, my husband's dad and his brother died. And it was like, one person said, damn. Then my friend looked at me and I just bust out laughing. Like, it wasn't even funny. I don't even know, like, I think it was just the way it was said and then the reactions. But it was crazy. I had to act like I choked on a piece of cake. Yeah. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? I would time travel. Not like to the future, but to the past. Oh my gosh, yes. Like, I would really go back in time. Any chance I could. 3 words that best describe you. Shy, loving, and too caring. Yeah. What feature of yourself do you find most attractive? Honestly, it's my lips. Ooh, that was a good stretch. I'm sorry. I love my lips. Or depending on, like, my eyes are swollen right now because I woke up not too long ago. But my eyes and my lips, I love them. Something you wish you could spend more time on. Showing people that I love them. Because it's like, you can say it as much as possible, but it's like, you never know when the last time you're going to see that person. Maybe I thought too deep into that question. I don't know. But showing people that I love them is like what I want to do the most now because I've lost so many people in the past 2 years. So, yeah. Someone you wish you could spend more time with. my granddad. He passed away when I was 5. And yeah, I hate it. I hate it so bad. I always tell people, if it's one thing that I'm jealous of, I'm never jealous of anybody or anything, but the only thing I am jealous of is the amount of time my siblings got to spend with my granddad, because they're older than me and I'm the youngest. So when I was 5, they were at least like preteens or maybe a teenager. So it's just like, dang, y'all had so much more time with him than I did. I think about it all the time, but I don't say anything. What's your favorite part about being in a relationship? I've only been in one, but I can say when I was in that one, I felt like I was at home with my ex. Like, I don't know, like, even though when I would go back home and leave her, I felt like, okay, if something was going on at home, I would take that long 3-hour drive and go to her, because I felt like I was at home when I was with her. Like, I didn't have a care in the world. I could just cry on her chest, talk about anything. I don't know. That or being clingy. I mean, I guess that is a form of being clingy. I don't know. But yeah, I like being clingy. Like, let me lay on you at all times when you're in the bed. Let's watch movies all day. I'll cook. Let's sit in the bed and eat and watch movies. I don't know. That's just me. Favorite song lyrics? Jill Scott. In her song Lighthouse, she said, "Look here, hold on. You got a lot going on. I could tell by the way you walk and how you got your shoulders on. Baby, everybody gets wet when the rain is pouring. Can't stop now. It's a fact of the universe. Life is pain, and it may hurt, but I know that it'll get better because you've gone through worse." I don't know if I got all the lyrics right, but that little, yeah, especially the end. Life is pain and it may hurt, but I know that it'll get better because you've gone through worse. She ate that up because that is true facts. True facts. My dream job. I want to be a physical therapist, and I went to school, undergrad, and majored in health science, but I dropped out. Well, that was my dream job. I think I want to work with, I want to work with kids, like trauma kids. Like, the more, I've never admitted that I needed therapy until like 2 days ago. Well, I accepted it one time and I went to counseling, but 2 days ago I said to myself I need therapy. And I feel like that's a big step. So yeah, I want to work with troubled kids, trauma kids, people that have been through a lot. So I want to be a psychologist. Would you rather have the power of time traveling or the power to see the future? Time traveling, I already said that. Do you believe in ghosts? I do. I've seen a few. What are you most afraid of? Death. Like, am I the only one that sit and wonder, like, what is there on the other side? Like, not heaven or hell, but like, what do you experience? What do you see? Like, is it just darkness? Like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared to death. Like, just the thought of it. Hardest decision you've had to make. Cutting some of the people that I love out of my life, like siblings, aunts, uncles, mom, dad, anybody that close. If I had to cut you off, don't think I wanted to, but it's for the best of my mental, because I know my mental is not all the way there right now. But of course it hurt me. Like, I love you. You're blood to me. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be here supporting me when I'm going through stuff like this, but now I got to cut you off because you're not even, contributing to making me better. So that was definitely the hardest decision, but it is what it is. How do you handle frustration? I'm not gonna lie, I call my mama. I can sound like a big kid, but if I'm like pissed off and mad and I'm frustrated, I would literally call my mom and be like, "Mom, can you calm me down?" Or, explain it to her, and she gonna talk back, and she gonna calm me down, and my frustration gonna be gone like that. Like, she is Wonder Woman. I love her. What triggers you to cry? Wow. It's funny because this is when I realized I needed therapy, but I'm not gonna cry though. I'm not. But me and my sister, I realized, like, anytime, it's not just with my sister, it's anytime I talk about my dad, and our relationship, me and my dad's relationship, it triggers the hell out of me. And I didn't realize it until 2 days ago. But yeah, the topic of me and my dad's relationship. What are you most grateful for? Life. Waking up every day, being able to have the abilities that I do have. Like, after my, liver diagnosis last year, I never took waking up for granted ever. Like, especially being at stage 3 and it's only 4 stages, and I just witnessed my cousin die from that. Life is precious, and I'm so grateful that I still have it. You know what I'm saying? Who hurt you? My ex. AVL. I was just talking about this last night. It's like, I forgave her, but I still think about it. So I'm not fully healed from it. And my friend asked me yesterday, she said, "Well, are you ready to settle down again?" And da-da-da-da-da. And I said, honestly, no, I'm not. And that's really the reason. Like, I know I'm not fully healed from the stuff that she did to me, especially this one specific situation that I already spoke of. There's already a video about it. But yeah, no, she definitely hurt me. But I forgave her. But I'm still hurting because of, yeah. Why aren't you in a relationship? I just told you. I don't want to bring in baggage from my last relationship into my new relationship. And I'm not going to say I don't love that girl. I love the hell out of that girl. I love her to death. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I still make sure she alright, still check in, tap in, look at her social media to make sure she okay. I do. That's what you do when you love somebody. I'm sorry, I don't know how y'all is, but she's in a new relationship now. So there's no me and her. There's no, no. Anyone you miss right? Oh wait, no, sorry. I'll do that one. Anyone you miss right now? B. Smith. Brandon. Like, seriously, honestly, I hate when I know my birthday is coming up. Like last year on my birthday, when it hit at 12 o'clock, I bawled my eyes out, y'all. Like, because he normally would text me and be like, happy birthday, I love you, da 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 da. And I know I'm not going to get that text again. Like, that pisses me off. And it's not just about my birthday. Like, seeing his name pop up or seeing his Instagram post pop up, or when I click on Instagram, anything would make me happy when I seen his name pop up. Like, I don't know. Like, if you ever actually talked to him and met him, you would know that he's like a genuine, humble, caring person. Like, that was my dog. And I really do miss him. I miss him so much. Do you smoke weed? If so, why? Occasionally. I think I do it more often now. It's not often at all. Like, I don't buy it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's whenever I have access to it, which is very rare because I go to work and come home. But when I do, it's because maybe I want to, you know, fit in with, you know, my friends. And while they're drunk, I can't drink anymore. So I choose to, you know, smoke. And that's not like a whole blunt. Like, no. I literally like hit it 2 or 3 times when I'm done. Someone you're on bad terms with. My sister. And it's not even that we on bad terms, but some stuff happened last year that I just can't. I forgave her for it. I'm a very forgiving person, y'all. I forgive everything that everybody did to me. And I sometimes hate it, but I forgave her for it. But I don't want to bring that negativity back into my life. So I'd rather just, you know, leave it over there. So it's not technically bad terms. It's just I cut that person off. Last person you gave head to. I'm not gonna say his name, but it's somebody that I've been. It's somebody that I've been messing with for going on 2-3 years. Well, not no, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. He know who he is. Who was the last person you cried in front of? Oh my God, I just recently cried in front of my friend. And y'all, like, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm so sensitive lately. I cried because me and my mom were talking, right? We were on FaceTime and we were talking. And she was like, oh, I think your sister's the rebel child. And I was like, no. I said it would be my older brother, pretty much. And she was like, I don't see that. I said, growing up, my older brother used to stay doing stuff, like stay getting in trouble, stay sneaking and doing stuff or whatever. She was like, oh, well, I wouldn't know. I said, yeah, because you weren't around. And I wasn't saying it like that, like she was like a deadbeat or she was running the streets or something like that. No, my mom worked nonstop, around the clock, on holidays, on vacations. She worked like crazy. And she did that so me and my siblings could have the best of everything. She always made sure we had the best living situation. She always made sure we had the best clothes. She always made sure we had the best shoes. She always made sure we was in a good school. Like, we never wanted for nothing. Anything we wanted, we got it. Anything we needed, we had it. And even the stuff that we didn't want, she would still give us. Like, we didn't ask for anything. We didn't have to ask for anything. But she took it and was like, I'm sorry. I feel like a bad. I felt so bad. I did not want her to feel like a bad mom. Like, I had to explain to her, like, you were the best mom we could ask for at the end of the day. Like, you might not have been around, and she probably thinking we want more quality time, which we could and we will eventually. Like, say if she, pass on, we might hold on to the fact that we didn't get that much time with her in our adolescent years, but we know why. We know why. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? I felt so bad. I felt so bad. I cried my eyes out. I love my mom, y'all. Do you give second chances too easily? Yes. Yes. Second, thirds, fourths, and fifths. And I hate that. Is it easier to forgive or forget? It's easier for me to forgive. It's so hard for me to forget, though. Like, stuff is just replay in my head. And my ex, for example, I forgave her for messing with my friend behind my back while we were together. But even now, I bring it up and she like, that's old. Why are you still bringing that up? Why do you still think about it? I can't forget it. Like, I really cannot forget it. Like, I don't know if it's just a situation, but I have a really hard time forgetting stuff. Like, especially stuff that pisses me off or, triggers me. I can't forget it. Is this year the best year of your life? So we're not talking about 2024 because it just started, so I wouldn't even know. But 2023, this is what I tell everybody. After everything I've been through in 2023, you would probably think I would say it was my worst year by far. But it was the best year of my life because it's like I learned so much about the people around me. I've learned so much about myself, and I've learned so much, period. Like, I don't know. Like, I was homeless last year. Nobody knew. I got diagnosed with a liver condition, stage 3. I lost my car last year. Like, everything it was like a trickle effect. And it made me a stronger person. It made me realize, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just learned a lot. And it showed me who was actually there for me whenever I needed somebody. And I respect these people 1,000. When I get back, listen, when I get to where I gotta go and where I'm going to, everybody that was there for me said, I'm telling you, I promise you that. Because it wasn't a lot of people, but I can name a few on one hand that was actually there for me when I needed them the most. So, I got y'all. But last year, yes, I feel like last year was the best year of my life. How old were you when you lost your virginity? Going into junior year, so excuse me. I would say 16, 17. Yeah. 16 or 17. Favorite food? I love Italian food. Italian food, pastas, ravioli, lasagna, all that kind of stuff. Do you believe everything happens for a reason? Yes, it does. Whether you like the reasoning behind it or not, but everything happens for a reason. And it could be to teach you something, or it could be, you're gonna learn something out of everything. So it definitely teaches you something. I don't know how to put it, but yes, everything happens for a reason. Everything. I don't care if it's good or bad. It happened for a reason. Is cheating ever okay? No. I was just talking about this yesterday. If you have to cheat, tell the person that you are with that you don't want them, or that they don't please you enough, and just let them go. Then you can go find whoever you do want. Whoever you cheating with, go be with them. Go ahead. That's why I never understood how I got cheated on, but hey, it is what it is. Childhood or adult confession. I don't know if I have any confessions as a kid. Adult confession. I don't think I have any confessions, y'all. Adult confession. I'll give you all. I like older men. I love older men. I don't know what it is about older men, but I love older men. Like, older than me. The oldest I ever talked to, though, was like 30 something. But I could go up some more. I love older men. What pissed you off recently? What pissed me off recently? Yo, I was at work, right? And this lady she don't bother nobody. She don't ask for anything. And the only thing she really does ask for is some popcorn. Like a little bag of the white cheddar popcorn, right? And they have it in our facility. So she was like, I'm about to go over there and ask, can I get a bag of popcorn? Because majority of the time she don't eat the meals. She just want popcorn. So she went down and asked for a bag of popcorn, and the lady gonna tell her, no, you don't belong on this unit. What? Like, you should treat all of the residents the same. I don't care what unit they on. They all in the same facility. So when she came back and told me, she was like, yeah, she told me I couldn't have none. I said, who told you that? She was like, the lady over there. I went over there and I grabbed that popcorn for her because that is disrespectful. This lady is in here. Like, it's the nursing home side. She's in here every day. The least you can do is give her some popcorn. I went and I bought her own big bag of popcorn because, period, y'all not about to do my friend like that. That pissed me off so bad, though. Y'all not about to do my friend like that. Last time you lied. When was the last time I lied? I don't have a reason to lie, for real. I can't remember. I don't remember. I really don't. I did have a perfect date. Okay, so look, I have to get the be dressed by such and such time. Don't ask me no questions. Just tell me to be ready. Boom. Cool. I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna get cute. I want to go to, like, I can't say a paint and sip because I can't sip. So that was like a perfect date for me. I used to always want to do a paint and sip. maybe a dinner on a beach, or oh, y'all know like the little art show in that Medea movie. He took her on a date and it was painting and doing poetry. I want to go to one of those. I really do. That might be the perfect date for me. Yeah. The best day of your life. I would probably have to say, so far, the best day of my life was when my godson was born. I remember that day like it was yesterday. I cried so hard. Like, I cried so hard. And I love my little man to death. Me and my best friend always planned having kids. So when she finally told me she was pregnant, I felt like I was on cloud 9. I was so happy. I was like, I'm about to have my godchild. But when she finally had him, yeah, baby boy was instantly spoiled. Like, instantly. What are you paranoid about? So my dad is going through kidney failure right now, right? And they're telling him, you know, you might have to get him dialysis in order to be, because he just got put on the kidney transplant list. And they're telling him, like, you might have to get on dialysis in order to get your kidney, you know, or in order to live long enough to get your kidney, because they said it could take 3 to 8 years. And without dialysis, he may not make it to 3 to 8 years. So he's refusing it, and I'm really paranoid that he's gonna wait till it's too late to get on dialysis. And yeah, so it's like that whole situation just paranoids me, because I don't know what to expect, when to expect it. Like, I'm trying to accept his wishes and you know, prepare myself for the worst. But yeah, that's something that paranoids me the most. What was the meanest, nicest thing someone said to you? The nicest thing somebody has ever said to me, I think I was at a party in Richmond, and this little white gay boy, he walked up to me. He was just like, oh my God, you're so freaking beautiful. And I was just like, oh, you know, them gay boys don't lie. Them gay boys do not lie. And when I felt ugly, he told me that. Like, I had my stretch marks out and everything. So I was already feeling insecure. But when he told me that, I was like, okay, thank you. Like, I felt like that girl. The meanest thing, my ex told me she hoped my liver failed. Yeah. Her words almost had power, but God. Top 3 movies. Polar Express. Best friend already knew that. Polar Express. What other movies do I like? Polar Express. Just Right with Queen Latifah and Common. I always said that was me in that movie. What other movie? I don't know. Those are my top 2. My favorite TV series, Power. I love Power. Are you feeling anybody? Yes. Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna tell you the name, just know it's the same person I talked about earlier. You know who he is. Kinks. I personally, don't judge me, I personally like my mouth to be spit in. I know, but yeah, I actually like that. Don't judge me. You and your family, are you and your family close? My family is very divided. I'm not gonna lie. My family is so divided since last year. Yeah, some stuff happened. My parents split. I never called my siblings half siblings. Never did that. We was, you know, majority of the time raised together. So yeah, my siblings are divided. My parents are divided. My family is just divided, and I'm the only child between my mom and dad. So it's just like divided, real bad. Which parent are you closer to and why? My mommy. And I can go to her and I can talk to her about any and everything without her, you know, getting upset or trying to, you know, discipline me. Even though I'm 24 years old, not gonna get mad at me. She literally talks to me. Like, I can say something, even though she don't like it, she's going to talk to me about it. And I like that. I like that. Do you want kids? Absolutely. I kind of just want one or two max. I do want a boy and a girl, but I'll take whatever God give me. But I do want kids. Favorite song at the moment? When It Comes to You by Friday. No, scratch that. Getting Better at Love by Milestone.
Yeah, one time, listen, hey.
Okay, my bad. Dream vacation. I want to go to Jamaica. I really want to go to Jamaica. It used to be Dubai. And I'm not going to say I don't want to go to Dubai, but Jamaica, I really want to go to Jamaica. Place you go when you want to be alone. I don't have a place that I go. Honestly, I used to just sit in my car. I used to sit in my car for hours. Like, if I was coming home from work, I would sit in my car at home in my parking lot for hours. When I was away at school, when I wanted to be alone, I would drive to a parking lot and sit there. Either I would go to a scenic view, because they have some very pretty scenic views where you can look over the rail and it's just like mountains. Pretty mountains. You can see like down low, like the buildings look real. It's just very pretty. It's very pretty. Someone you would go back and unmeet. I'm not gonna say his name, but it's this guy that really pretty much like stalked me. Like, he made hella Instagrams just to bash me, talk down on me, disrespect me. Yeah, like I met him once in life, once in person, never again. No. What inspires you the most? So I don't have kids right now, right? But everything I set my mind to, and like every goal that I want to meet, I'm motivated by all 15 of my nieces and nephews. Like, I always tell myself, like, all right, once I reach where I want to be, I want to be able to actually take care of all my nieces and nephews. Like they're like I consider my nieces and nephews my kids. So I just want to be able to take care of them. So that's what inspired me and pushed it, motivates me to reach my goals. Have you broken the law? I think everybody has in some way. Yeah, I have. But it wasn't like crazy. Like I ain't never stole nothing or robbed nobody or nothing criminal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was speeding. I was speeding when I was driving. I be speeding sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. That's it though. Yeah. In my opinion, 5 of the most beautiful things on earth. Trees. I love trees. Certain insects like the colorful, pretty butterflies, ladybugs. Those are so pretty. Mountains. I love mountains. What else? I think like nature period is just beautiful. Like I love nature. When I started photography, I started off with like capturing pictures of nature. So anything nature based. I don't like anything that slither and move and stuff though, like that. No. Do I believe in love at first sight? I do. How do you know a risk is worth taking? You know a risk is worth taking if that opportunity keeps coming back. So, prime example, right? Let me sit this down. This could be a whole different story time though. No, I'm gonna stay in here because he followed me. I mean, he subscribed to my channel and I don't want to, But, there was this guy, right? And I was working at McDonald's at the time. And I saw this fine man and I'm like, oh shoot, like his smile was pretty. He was dark chocolate. He had on his little work uniform. And I'm just like, ooh. And that was my first time seeing him. And I'm like, okay, bet. I'm about to, try to apply some pressure maybe. I don't know. But, he had smiled at me or whatever. And I felt like Alicia Keys on You Don't Know My Name. Is that the song? When she was in a diner? I think it was. Whatever song that was. She was in a diner and she met, was it Mos Def? I think it was Mos Def. She met Mos Def and yeah, she was trying to, holler at him. That's how I felt. Yeah. So, I started, helping him or whatever. And it every day. Like, it was literally every day I would see him. And I knew what time he was coming in damn near almost every day. I used to have my lip gloss ready. I used to, make sure I looked good. And I was like, this man not coming in here for nothing. Like, I ain't never seen him before. But then this one day when I see him and he see me, he coming in here every day. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I decided to sit down at his table and spark a conversation. I'm like, look, I see you every day. We ended up exchanging numbers. And long story short, me and this guy are still friends to this day. I think I met him like 6 years ago. And yeah, got mad love for guy. Yeah, so if it's a risk worth taking, it'll appear more than once. Okay? That's how I feel about it. If it appeared more than once, go for it. If you had $1 million, what would you do? I would buy a car. I would buy me a house. I would buy my mom a car. And I would invest so I can, end up buying her a house too. But until then, she's going to move in with me. But she's going to have a nice car. She's going to get whatever car she wants. And I already know what kind of car she wants. It's going to either be that Jaguar or a Porsche. She going to get it. She going to get it. But that was all 60 questions, y'all. So that was that. I'm gonna do a spicy Q&A next, and I'm also gonna do a story time. So y'all stay tuned, y'all subscribe, y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share, and comment below what other videos y'all want from me. Yeah, see y'all later. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
I got too many hoes, but they ain't you. You like to put that shit in your nose.